What's going on, guys? MrAGeezie here, bringing Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time it's up against Shicho, also known as Lady Boylan. Absolutely awesome person. Make sure you guys absolutely just give her all the props that you can because she deserves it. Anyway, she's coming in with a very interesting team here. She's got the Pidgeot, she's got the Steelix, she's got Chimiko, she's got the Vaporeon, she's got a Ninetales and a Gardevoir. So very underrated team here. I'm assuming it's you. So I'm coming in with my Nidoking, Porygon 2, I've got my Togekiss, Garchomp, got my Ferrothorn, and of course Gyarados. So very interesting team here. I have not faced a team like this before, so I'm very curious how this will turn out. Here we go. Now, I know with all you teams there has to be a strategy or you're kind of screwed. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and send out... She's going to go ahead and send out Gardevoir real quick. We're going to go ahead and send out Nidoking. We've got Nidoking out here. She's going to trace our Sheer Force. Not that that's going to matter terribly much. And she's going to Mega Evolve. So here comes Mega Gardevoir with the black skirt and all. Looking amazing. Now, I went ahead and used Fire Blast because I figured, okay, they're going to switch. As it turns out, I was wrong. Here comes a Side Shot, and my Nidoking is dead. So, immediately, misprediction, didn't happen. We're going to go ahead and send out Garchomp next. Garchomp's going to come in and is going to use Iron Head. Get some damage on that Gardevoir, and what's this? We didn't finish it off. Oh gosh, Hyper Voice, we're done. We're done! It's super effective, and our Garchomp's down. We are immediately down 6-0, or 6-4. Not looking good. We're going to send out Ferrothorn next here. Here's our Ferrothorn, and she goes for the Will-O-Wisp. We fortunately dodge it and get our Stealth Rocks up, so that's awesome. Getting those hazards up while we get a chance. And here comes a Hyper Voice against us, which we should be able to easily take. But oh my goodness, look at the damage. It's crazy. We're going to go ahead and throw some Leech Seed action on her. Get that Leech Seed off, and that's going to allow for us to drain that health, which is just what we need to kill off the Gardevoir and to get some health back. So immediately, we're thinking, holy crap, I've already lost 2 of my power hitters for this team. I gotta get luckier. Here comes Boylan's Doge. And it's the Ninetales. It's gonna take some stone damage. I obviously don't want to stick around for Boylan's Doge, because I will die and regret it. We're gonna go ahead and switch out Ferrothorn while we get this chance, and send in the one and only Porygon 2. Now my Porygon 2, fortunately, has the trace ability, so we're going to trace Drought. Here comes Heat Wave, though. And, oh my word, Heat Wave does a lot. Does a lot. She's going to go ahead and withdraw her Doge. And she's going to send out Steelix. Here comes Steelix. I'm thinking, what does this thing do? Not really sure. We're going to go ahead and Thunder Wave him, but it's not going to affect him because it's a ground type. So, that's the thing. I'm going to recover a little bit with leftovers. We're going to switch out our Porygon 2 at this point. So making that switch. And we're going to go ahead and eat up this Stealth Rocks. Or not eat it up, but she's going to go ahead and set up the Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks is up. Here comes the Stone Edge. Stone Edge is going to hit our Ferrothorn. We're going to be able to take that really well. Now since we know we can take that really well, that means we could set up right on the Steelix. Now I just want to point out something. Do you see how huge those seeds are around Steelix? They're like ginormous. Oh my goodness, you never see Leech Seeds that big. Now she's going to withdraw the Steelix at this point, and she's going to go ahead and send in Boylan's Doge again. So here comes Boylan's Doge, coming in, looking prettified. Going to take some more stone damage. We're going to go ahead and get this Power Whip off. It's not going to do much damage because she's a fire type, but we get the crit. The crit helps. The crit really helps. I just wish that we finished her off. So we're going to go ahead and switch out our Ferrothorn now and send out Porygon 2 again. Porygon 2 is going to come in, going to take some Stealth Rocks damage, and we are going to trace, once again, Drought. So, unfortunately, we're going to end up strengthening her attack, if it's a fire attack, with our own Drought now. And here comes Heat Wave. Heat Wave coming through! And we survive it, but we're not going to survive another one. So, yeah. We kind of screwed ourselves over here. So down goes Porygon 2. we're going to send out Togekiss next. Togekiss, this particular Togekiss is a specially bulky Togekiss. Here comes a Heat Wave. Going to be able to easily survive it, right? Barely. Here comes our Flamethrower. Return Serve. And Boylan's Doge is down. And the reason why I ran Flamethrower is with the sun up, it should easily be able to take out the Ninetales, but also if she switched out to her Steel type, we could take it out. So here comes Pidgeot next. We're gonna have to eat up this Brave Bird or die. Brave Bird away! And we survive it. Thank goodness we survived it. We're gonna go ahead and run the Psychic Attack here on this Pidgeot. And Pidgeot survived. So that didn't work. We're going to go ahead and switch out Togekiss just in case we need Togekiss. And we're going to send out Ferrothorn next. Hoping for a Brave Bird because then she'll take herself out. Sure enough, here comes a Brave Bird. Brave Bird's going straight for my Ferrothorn. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it's really going to hurt Pidgeot more than that. So look at the damage on the Pidgeot. It's going to take the Rocky Helmet damage and all that jazz and go down and out. So Pidgeot, done. Sunlight's going to fade, done. Here comes Steelix. The big Steelix is back, yo. And it's gold too? Man, I love it. So take some stone damage, that's not going to do much. Here comes an Earthquake from the Steelix. Earthquake, no! We survive it. We're going to get these big old fat Leech Seeds off again. These have got to be the biggest Leech Seeds I've ever seen. Now, Steelix also has lefties, which is another reason why we did it, because, well, yeah, we don't want that recovery. Not on a Steelix. No way. Not happening. Not happening, sir. So we're going to restore some health now. Things are looking well. Here comes an Earthquake. Now, at this point is when we start realizing, hey, I can survive these. I'm going to go ahead and run this Power Whip. It's not going to do much at all. And then it's kind of like, well, I wonder if I'm going to be able to take this thing out. I mean, over time, we'll be able to take it out. So do I want to go for that or not? We're basically forcing her to make the switch out or die a slow and painful death. In this case, it looks like the Steelix is going to die a slow and painful death. I'm very curious how I would have done against a Mega Steelix, which I hope y'all are ready for. ORAS stream coming up. I know I'm pumped about it. Anyways. So, here comes another Earthquake on our Ferrothorn. At this point, we're going to rest. And now we realize, I think at this point she realizes staying with the Steelix is suicide. Unless she gets a crit. And even then it may still be suicide. So she's going to get the lefties action. We're going to drain her with these ginormous seeds. And she withdraws Steelix. Withdrawing Steelix is going to save the Steelix. And here's where the battle becomes, oh my goodness. Chimeko comes in. Chimeko comes in. I'm going to call it Chimeko, okay? Chimeko comes in and gets a Cosmic Power off. At this point I'm like, oh please wake up. Please wake up so we can attack this Chimeko. Or we're still fast asleep. Still fast asleep. And here comes another Cosmic Power. Son of a chicken! That's 2 Cosmic Powers by this Chimeko. We finally wake up. We're going to go ahead and get this Leech Seed off. If I really thought about it, I probably should have switched out, but obviously we didn't. We're going to drain that Chimeko, get a little bit of health back. And yeah, here comes another Cosmic Power. Which means we ain't going to do any damage here. That kind of sucks. Like crazy. We're going to get our Power Whip off. Power Whip's going to hit just to check out how much damage we get. And we didn't get a bad amount of damage. We ended up getting about a quarter health damage, but obviously nowhere near where we want to be. And then Chimeko has recovered. And it's like, oh my god, recover. You're kidding me. So there's recover. We're going to go ahead and get this Power Whip off. And lo and behold, we're barely doing anything. But the Leech Seed, the all-important Leech Seed, is helping us out. So here comes another Cosmic Power. What is that? Cosmic Power number 4? I think so. We're going to go ahead and run this Power Whip. Hit this Chimeko, and we get a crit hit. The crit hit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We needed that so badly. So badly. And here comes Sapphire, this Vaporeon. Oh my goodness, if we didn't get that crit hit, we were gonna like regret life. What we were gonna what was gonna happen. So here comes the wish by the Vaporeon. We're gonna go ahead and run Power Whip, but Vaporeon avoids the attack. Shakes my head. That sucks. Anyways, here comes the Scald attack from the Vaporeon. It's gonna hit us. We're gonna survive it. It's not very effective, and we're gonna go ahead and get our Leech Seed off, y'all. There's the Leech Seed on this Vaporeon, and we're gonna start consistently draining health. And we're going to go ahead and keep some of this residual healing from happening. Some of it. So there we go. Getting a little bit of health back right now. And with our Ferrothorn in, if it's a stall set Vaporeon, Vaporeon's not going to be able to Toxic us. So this is kind of perfect. Restoring a little bit of HP. We're going to go ahead and drain the Sapphire now. Drain the Sapphire. And here comes the Scald. So Scald's going to hit us nice and hard. Not going to do much damage, but it's enough. We're going to go ahead and run Stealth Rocks because we figured she was going to run Protect, and she was trying to stall us out of our moveset. But at this point, I think she kind of just said, I'm just going to Scald out. There's no real point in doing anything. Here comes the Wish. The Wish does happen. And we're going to Power Whip the Vaporeon. Finally, it's going to hit. And it's super effective and does a massive amount of damage. So, at this point, we're pretty good. We're good to go. We're going to go ahead and Leech Seed the Vaporeon. Take its health down to just under quarter. Sapphire is going to use Protect. I know she's going for the burn. She has to go for the burn to have any chance. Here comes that Wish. Wish is going to heal her up. Now, the question is my Power Whip going to be enough to take her out from here? If not, then yeah, that sucks. Well, let's take our Leech Seed action here. Give me that health. So just above half health, here comes the Wish. Wish to heal her up on the next turn, if there's a next turn. We get our Power Whip off, and Power Whip is not enough to kill it. You're kidding me, right? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But wait, Leech Seed. Leech Seed! Oh, so close. Here comes the Scald from the Vaporeon, hoping for a burn. It's not very effective. We ran Stealth Rocks just in case she ran Protect. Here comes the Wish coming true again. And now the lefties and the Leech Seed. I probably should have just went for an attack, but you know, we were trying to play it safe. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of health back. Go up to 181. Here comes the Scald. Scald's not going to do that much to me still. It's not very effective. We're going to go ahead and get our Power Whip off. And from this range, we finally finish off Sapphire. Finally. After tens and thousands of years. So here comes Steelix next. It's going to take some stone damage. And at this point, we're pretty much at a good game moment. But, oh my goodness. When you think back at this battle, we're going to eat this Earthquake up. When you think back at this battle, I cannot help but thinking how Chimko nearly kicked my booty. And I would have absolutely just died. I would have just died if I just got owned by a Chimko. But it could have happened. It could have happened. Had I not gotten that crit, I could have got owned. So, lesson to be learned here, which I was fortunate enough to get lucky on. If you're asleep, switch out. That's pretty much all I can tell you guys. We're going to go ahead and get some Leech Seed damage on the Steelix with our ginormous seeds. Here comes Stone Edge again, going for the crit. That's got to be why she's running Stone Edge. It's not very effective. Here comes our Power Whip on the Steelix. And it's so close to finishing it off, but not quite. Here comes the lefties. Now the question is, with my 1/16th drain here with this Leech Seed, is it going to be enough to take out Steelix? And it is. So Steelix goes down and out. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, thank goodness. We're going to get that health. Thank goodness we need it. And that's the battle with Shicho, also known as Lady Boylan. Make sure you guys, when you see her in the chat or something, make sure you guys give her mad props and everything. She is amazing. If y'all haven't done so, hit that follow or subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Check me out on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, every which way you want to. Alright guys, remember the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Until next time, catch 'em all.